What's up, Facebook friends, family? I'm Ryan Lampy, and today's message is father issues and childhood issues bleeding all over marriage. Sit back, relax, and enjoy today's relationship with Ryan. So, there's been a couple big things that come up. One guy I was talking to yesterday, we're talking about his relationship with his father, and then today, talking about, I was on a coaching call with a guy, man, very successful, powerful guy. He, ex-Marine, and has a company right now that creates value for tons of people with security, and man, just awesome. He's just an amazing guy. And this guy, just so much poured out of him about his dad. Like so much, he's been held back. His confidence level, this is a guy that I would do anything with. Like, amazing man. I would love to surf with him. I would love to do business with him. I would love to do life with him. Yet, he sees himself as very unconfident and held back. And the root of the issue has been him and his father. And this is powerful. I mean, this is what I get. Just like I had a conversation yesterday with a guy, thinking about my dad, like the issues I have worked through these past 8 months with just me and my dad being one of them. Not me in person, but just me dealing with my own stuff and my history with my dad and with my mom. And Lucy, the same thing. And this is what is not seen. The power that those things in our childhood, the pain that is there, the hurt, the way it impacts the way not only I see my parents today, but the way that I show up inside my marriage. The man that was on the call today, like the way his confidence levels, the way he shows up. His wife sees him as this powerful, amazing man, yet he shows up not that guy. Sometimes there's glimpses of him, but he doesn't always show up as that man. And for me and for Lucy, that has been so many fights have been because Lucy has been held back and not showing up as the powerful, amazing woman that I married, that I see her as, that I want her to be, that I stand for her being, because of the way her imprint of her father, her fathers, two fathers, and her mother on her. And so she's always played so small. She sees herself as so small. And the impact on our marriage, on our family, the way it bleeds over into our relationship, especially Lucy, the way it's bled over into our kids. And for me, I mean, that's one of the catalysts for all Ruthlessly Committed and what I was doing before with Badass Dad, is the catalyst of me seeing all the pain that I suppressed for so long. Didn't think it would do much, but I was bleeding that pain all over my kids and all over my wife. And I was living very small. It drained my passion. It drained the authenticity of me, and left me unable to connect fully with my entire family. So that's the message for today. I want you, there's no question, there's no action step. It's just a consideration. I would like you to consider that your past with your parents at an early age, 7 years old, 5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old, 8 years old, 9 years old, today, the man, 9, 10, 11 years old, stuff that went down, affects him to this day. I think he's like 40 years old. Man, powerful guy. Yet bleeding all over his relationships because of his pain, his hurt, subconsciously from his dad. So I would like you to consider the impact that you have inside your marriage and on your children because of the stuff that you have suppressed deep down inside of dealing with your dad and your mom. I mean, we deal with this stuff every day, or at least I can't say we all do, but I did, dealing with Lucy's parents. Because one of the biggest fucking things I could not stand was every time Lucy's parents came around, it became exponential. Because Lucy would even more so show up as this person that she saw herself as. And I was like, that's not her. Like, she's not being real. She can't be confident because she's not being herself. You write that one down. You can't be confident because you're not being yourself. And Lucy couldn't be confident because she wasn't being herself. And I would do the same thing. When my parents come around, I would show up as a portion of the person I usually am. But here's the thing, even when they're not around, before I dealt with so much shit, which it's a journey, but before I got a majority of it out, if I did, I used to show up as this person never living up fully passionate and fully connected, because I had so much shit under the radar, underneath the surface that I suppressed. And I could never fully connect and fully be there with my family. And it just bled, all that pain and all the suppression, it impacted the entire family. So consider the impact that you have on your wife, on your husband, on your kids by not dealing with that stuff. And here's the opportunity. We have 2 events coming up. We have Lucy and I have an event for couples coming up beginning of October. But a big one for men coming, it's not on ruthlesslycommitted.com, but it's coming up in about a week and a half or a week, and it is for men only. And this is one of the things that we get to address. It's a powerful part of it where we go back and we open up and expose and acknowledge all this shit underneath the surface that's bleeding all over our families and all over ourselves, from our fathers, from our mothers. Not that it's their fault, but it's just there. It's just there. So if you're interested in that, reach out to me. Like I said, it's not on ruthlesslycommitted.com. Reach out to me and we'll talk about it and see if you're a great fit for that event. And if you'd like to do this together with your spouse, Lucy and I, we were going to have a 4-day event, but we're changing it to a 1-day event. We're going to pack a whole bunch of stuff. 6 months easily. You know what? I'm not even going to talk about it. We'll talk about it later. But we're going to turn it into a 1-day event, and we're still working on that. And it's going to be crazy. So if you're interested, let me know. Reach out to me. And to learn more and to get equipped with powerful tools like the torch and trigger map that Lucy and I use every single day, that other couples inside of Ruthlessly Committed are using to create the connection they desire, go to ruthlesslycommitted.com and get your marriage on fire. All right, I love you all, and I'll see you later.